Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing the 7th prompt for the 14 Days of Romance Nails Challenge. To do this, I'm going to be doing this mani right here. But for my ring finger, I'm going to be stamping with this Born Pretty Store plate. It is BPL021. And I'm going to be using this image right here. So I'm actually going to turn the plate over just to make it a little bit easier on myself. And I'm going to be using this black stamping polish from Beloved's Plates and Color Alike. And I'm also going to be using my Born Pretty Store stamper and my Born Pretty Store scraper. So I'm going to begin by stamping this image right here, like I said, on my ring finger. And this image is the biggest, widest open image like in the world. So it's a little finicky. You really got to be extra careful when you scrape it. So I'm going to turn my scraper sideways where I'm using like the fat side, okay? And I'm going to scrape gently, and when I get to the bottom, I'm going to scrape really, really lightly, like barely at all. Try to keep that last little part filled in there. And any part that's not filled in, I will go back with a paintbrush and fill in on the nail. Well, that did not come up at all. Let me try that one more time. And I'm having a really hard time picking it up all of a sudden, and I don't know why. I did not have any problems picking it up earlier. I'm going to grab a different black stamping polish. My black Born Pretty Store stamping polish, this is number 3. So we're going to try this one and see if it works a little bit better. Because for some reason that Color Alike polish is not working all of a sudden, and I'm not sure why, because that's what I used for my right hand, and as you can see, it worked beautifully. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing, scraping very gently, and I always get a hole at the bottom, so I just fill that in. There we go. Now it picked up, and I'm going to pop this right on my ring finger. So there's the image, and basically all that spot in the bottom that did not get filled in and this little spot in her head, I will fill in with a paintbrush, and I'll also kind of round out the top of her head like I did on this hand with a paintbrush. Okay, so for this demo, I am going to be using my Born Pretty Store stamper, my Born Pretty Store scraper, Born Pretty Store stamping polish in black, which is number 3. And this Born Pretty Store plate, which is BPL029. And I'm going to be using this beautiful rose image right here. So I'm just going to pick up the image on the stamper. Like so. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to give this a minute or two to dry and put a quick dry top coat on and let that dry a little bit. And then I will show you how I'm going to use that ring palette. Okay, so now my decal is ready to be filled in, and I've got 3 different colors in my little palette here. The lighter pink is Chrome is Where the Heart Is from China Glaze. The darker pink is Shut the Front Door from China Glaze, and these are both from the House of Color Spring Collection. And the green is Dainty Digits So Satin. So I'm just using this little brush. I ruined my the detailer brush, so I'm just using this one. But anyway, so I'm just going to dip into the polishes and go through and fill in the roses just like this. So essentially this is all that I would do, is just go through and fill in all of the roses, and as you can see it works wonderfully. Okay, so here is the little decal. This is what it looks like after it has dried, been flipped over, and trimmed up a little bit. So there you go. And this one is for my pinky. That's why it's kind of small. And I'm just going to be applying it with my cheapo Dollar Tree top coat. Just like I always do. And I'm just going to kind of stick it where I want it for now. And I think right about there looks good. And I'm going to use my cheapo top coat and try to just kind of wiggle under without holding it. And hopefully I don't get it stuck to the brush. Okay, there we go. That's good. kind of smush it down and then lift up the other side. Put a little bit of polish, or top coat, I mean, over here. And I'm just going to gently put a little bit more top coat than I meant to, so it's getting a little sticky, but that's okay. Just kind of flatten it out all the way around. And that is pretty much it. So I've got the acetone on there, and I'm just going to touch around the sides, and you'll see that it'll actually like suck the decal down to the nail. Like it kind of like melts it in. You can probably be able to see really well over here. See, it's like as soon as I touch it, it like gets up underneath of it a little bit and literally like sticks it to my nail. I hope you guys can see that. And using the 100% pure acetone really melts off the excess like instantly. And this brush is freaking awesome. It's amazing and I love it. See what I mean? And now the decal is completely flush with the nail and pretty much cleaned up. Got a little bit more left to do, but you guys got the idea there. So let me go ahead and clean up my ring finger and top coat, and I'll get you a close-up. Okay guys, and that's it. That is the finished mani. Don't forget to click that link down below and go and check out how I made the decals and check out the review on that awesome ring palette that I showed you. But I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you like this mani. I think it came out super duper cute. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and of course, come back to see me next time. Bye!